and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Deb and this is Learn with Mr. Deb. Today I'm doing another educational video. It is very important topic that comes up in A-Level and GCSE Business in finance. It is called Break Even. So I have done a previous video where I've looked at break even analysis through a table, which is what you may have to construct when doing an exam. You may also be asked in an exam to create a graph or to label a graph or to calculate break even by looking at a graph. So what I'm going to show you is how that's done. I'm going to give you the definition of what break even is. Remember, break even is a point where a business neither makes a profit or a loss. It is when total revenue equals total cost. So going back to the case study was about DHF. DHF is actual output, actually what they make and produce is 400. Their fixed cost is £1,000. Now that fixed cost doesn't change with output, it remains the same. Their variable cost per item, in order to produce one product, it costs them £5, and their selling price of each item is £10. We now construct a graph. The graph will be representing two things: pound, which looks at the vertical line, and on the horizontal line we look at output. We put in 3 lines generally in a break-even graph. The first line we put in, which is the easier line to put up, is the fixed cost line. So that is the horizontal line. Remember, the fixed cost stays the same regardless of output, and the fixed cost was £1,000. So we put 1,000 and we draw a fixed cost line which is horizontal, and we will label that in green fixed cost. I'm going to abbreviate that to FC. Fixed cost. The next line we put in is your total cost line. Now, total cost line always goes from the fixed cost line, because to work out total cost we have to add fixed plus variable. So therefore we put in our total cost line. So we've already drawn the total cost, it's in red. I'm going to label that total cost. I'm going to abbreviate that to TC. Okay? The next line is the total revenue line. Now the total revenue line will start at 0 and work our way going diagonally across. So that is the brown line, and we're going to label that as total revenue. And what you'll find is where the total cost and the total revenue line crisscross together is called the point of break even. Now if you've watched the previous video, you'll know the point of break even is 200. So we label that 200. So 200 is here, and that is break even. That is the point of break even. Now what happens previous to this, all this area here, that is known as loss. And anything after the break even output, which is here, is known as profit. So that is known as loss, this area here, this shaded area, and this shaded area here is called profit. So what we now have constructed is a break-even graph showing the point of break-even using our 3 lines: fixed cost, total revenue, and total cost. So these are 3 lines. Now the other thing to work out is what we call margin of safety. So margin of safety is actual output minus break-even output. So our actual output is 400 and our break-even output is 200. So it's 400 take away 200, which gives you 200. So our margin of safety is 200. That's our kind of area of kind of safety, that 200 buffer zone. So that is break even in a graph. Hopefully that's fine. You found that useful. If you've enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please write into the comments box. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.